Och det gick till så här.
Hello, students.
Well, I'm sitting here with 5 sick motherfuckers still going strong.
Exactly.
I wanna rock! Where is Twisted Sister at? It's been a lot of years, and is it still fun?
Mark, is it still fun?
As fun as it ever was.
This is our 5th show in 2007. Yes. That's not a lot of playing, so we're not around each other long enough to get sick of each other, and it's not, we don't play so much that it, you know, you're supposed to wear on you, you get tired and worn down. It's actually a fun thing.
For me, honestly, I'm in a band with 4 of the funniest guys I ever met. So it's a lot of comedy and a lot of laughter.
When we first came over here, I mean, we are the first of the, quote, hair bands. There was nobody wearing makeup and big hair and costumes. I mean, you know, Kiss had taken their stuff off, and Twisted Sister was carrying that banner. When we first came over to the UK, we were just an oddball metal band. I mean, we were out there at the forefront with Maiden and Motorhead and Metallica, Saxon, all these great metal bands, and Twisted Sister was just another one of those bands. It's just that our thing was that we wore makeup and costumes. But Lemmy really, really helped us out because there was a real there was a lot of negativity towards bands that wore makeup in like 81. And he really, he championed us. He saw us, he was blown away by us, and he came up, performed with us many times, and he really, we owe him a lot, because I don't know if he hadn't stepped out on that stage, that very first show at Wrexham, and said, which means give these guys a listen. I don't know if we would have made it past the first song.
How many in the crowd you think are there for pure nostalgic reasons, and how many are there just to get a really good rock and roll show?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think, you know, you're dealing definitely with, you know, old music. I mean, it's over 20 years old, some of the stuff we're playing. But at the same time, that kind of entertainment, that, you know, full-on, just engrossing live performances that bands like Twisted Sister do, you don't see that anymore.
Also, there's a phenomenon going on because when we were teenagers, none of the bands we saw were more than maybe 5 or 10 years older than we were. I doubt that any of the bands that we saw growing up, whether it was Jimi Hendrix, Led Zeppelin, or whatever, were older than 25. Now you've got bands traveling the world like Dio, Motorhead, us, you know, Def Leppard, and Anna, and Kiss, and Aerosmith, and AC/DC, and we're all in our late 40s, early 50s. It's expanded that people didn't think that was going to happen. So what happens is the age range of people coming to see you also grows. So we have a much larger pool of people. We're older, but we're also better entertainers now than we were in the past. And that's why bands like Kiss and Aerosmith, AC/DC, the Rolling Stones can travel the world and keep breaking box office records. Because people say, do we want to spend money seeing a crummy show by newer bands who don't have the expertise? Or do you want to see veteran bands who really know how to perform? At the end of the day, you want to give the best show that you can.
I think that's the best quote of the day. It's the rock and roll expertise of Twisted Sister.
We've got the right to choose it. There ain't no way we'll lose it. This is our life. This is our song.
So, for me, I mean, I was 10 when Stay Hungry came out. And yeah.
Well, we recorded. Let's just be right here. Yeah. We were 12 when we recorded.
And I was a fetus.
So
I wasn't born yet.
Make that really straight. Get that straight.
I was 10. Me and my friends dressed up as best as we could to look like Twisted. We made our own guitars out of like plywood. We borrowed an old VHS camcorder and we record ourselves as Twisted Sister. I mean, this is like full circle for me. Yeah.
This is something we haven't said in a long time. Thanks, MTV. We really appreciate it. I never thought I'd say that. Thanks, MTV, right?
Yes,
thanks, MTV.
Your life is truncated, boring and confiscated. If that's your best won't
Ja, skratta om ni vill, men skrattet fastnar i